in this Bad Daddy.
Right.
There it is. I'm still hearing Guns N' Roses every time we see that transition. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Bowie's backyard here. Swimming pool behind the totems.
Recorder,
you can't see it.
But
from
there's a whole
lagoon.
Mikasa Sukasa, right? Feel free. Get comfy. It's time
Oh
for
shit!
some
Are those
drafts.
plantains growing in the back, Bowie? We gonna fry some up? What's up, buddy?
I was thinking of moving my setup outside for some of these casts for to really match the atmosphere, but then it started snowing again today.
Honestly.
So what am I supposed to do when it's snowing in April?
It's a conundrum. Yeah.
It snowed the day after I took off my winter tires. That's
I'm
my
gonna
life
ask
right
production if they're fine with me actually doing my backyard. It's pretty. We have a lot of
now.
plants.
It's thematic. That sounds perfect.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask them.
I have a lot of plants.
What they'll say.
They're gonna ask to see a
Puck, though.
camera shot. Yeah, Puck into the lion and now the centaur. So Infamous looks like they ran it back and went, "Hey guys, we really didn't prioritize that centaur. Let's live and learn." They pick him up, and now Earth Spirit and Puck. They're going to be the opener for Unknown. This is a very solid opener. I think Puck is a naturally great hero against centaurs. We talked about kind of like a better Mars. Earth Spirit's also great to have against the lion. I love this.
Now,
You guys know me. I'm not a lion guy.
Consider Lion able to gain HP from the finger kills. Gets tankier.
Whoa.
Not going to die in the coil.
Beautiful.
Whoa. Unbelievable.
I mean, he can also mana drain, and then he doesn't take any magic damage with the shard.
So who's next after Templar Assassin and Dragon Knight? I almost said Donkey Kong, so I was thinking of DK. Gotta get off the smash. Too much melee.
Infamous turn to bad.
Morphling.
Apparently Morphling.
All right.
Okay.
Time for the DK to shine. Let's go.
Not only they are humiliated, they don't want to be humiliated against a Morphling that beats them. So just covering their bases for the future tilt.
10 seconds.
That's a
And I
solid
guess, like,
plan.
Turn to pick.
Viper is high on my list against Puck, I would say, if you're taking TA and DK out of the equation.
I'm trying to think here. What about the Tiny, right?
What about him?
SA Tiny. I think it's pretty decent versus Puck. Don't really miss
10
any last
seconds
hits. Don't get
remaining.
bursted down.
All right.
You're a big boy.
Do you think they should just Warlock first right now, though?
For
After that last game? Because Fatal
Yeah.
Bonds and Magnetize is pretty scary. I don't know if I want to necessarily give it away. And Fatal Bonds is actually kind of good versus Centaur. Then again, they could also go for the Witch Doctor, I think, for Unknown. That would look kind of nice.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
a boatload of fives, so I don't know if you can try to narrow it down that way. No matter what you take, they're going to have an okay option.
Yeah, but
What do you
Warlock's
want to
the
pair
best.
with your carry is really the question.
Hello.
They went Gyro. Is that a position 5 gyro? Is this a position 1 gyro? Stay tuned.
Who knows? Stampede actually makes the missile go faster.
Really?
No.
Can you still force
That
that?
would be so cool.
Dude, we were about to bait on that so hard.
Surge now works on missile.
It does
I always
work with the
trust my
Elder Titan
friends.
Spirit, though, if you guys want an actual broken combo.
Wow.
That one's
You're a
actually really
thinker.
strong.
Force staff that thing, though. Long-term ignored strategy. There you go.
I like the gyro, but wouldn't you just rather have the Snapfire here for Infamous?
Infamous.
Sure.
turn
There's a
to
lot of
pick.
heroes I'd prioritize over gyro, but you
Oh,
snipe it
no.
again, buddy. She comes out.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
So that's
and
sacred
as
combo.
I said, Sacred playing the Snappy as a position 3, so could be a 3 Snapfire for your Spirit.
I hope so. I want to
10
see some farm and
seconds
Snapfire.
remaining.
I don't know what you buy, but I like it. What, you get the Aggies?
I
that
think Ag's
shard,
pretty
man.
good.
Come on.
Shard is nice.
Straight for the shard.
Blade
I mean,
looks good.
let's say, sure, you mix the shard in, but surely you have
Straight
enough
for the
farm to
Ags.
buy other items.
Yeah, no, Ags is the best one for sure.
Yeah.
Do you go Greaves? Early Greaves? We've seen that, at least the fast mech a couple times. That sounds okay.
Maybe against DNP. We'll see. It's possible.
I
Now,
do
is
like
this
the
NP
flexibility.
gonna be a carry?
Yeah, I like this flexibility going to 10th because I think this might end up
Yeah.
being a 5 profit.
Could be a one
is
profit
beautiful.
too. We've
Yeah.
seen that over and over. FCR made it look pretty good.
I mean, you can mid gyro too, right? I mean, maybe not versus puck if it looks like the puck's gonna be mid because you can't use the missile, but it's still just
shifts
flexibility.
your missile.
Yeah.
So they need.
So this is your hero that you don't want banned out here. We still have the PL in play.
Team banned.
They go back for the Darkseer.
Oh.
So 5 Snapfire or 5 puck maybe. And are they looking for like a spirit last? Why are we picking
Possible.
Darkseer?
I mean, it combos with.
So I
Earth
know
Spirit.
why. You're again
Snapping
like
coil.
Remaining.
Gyro or Prophet are going to be carries here. Very
Isn't it like-
possible.
5
And they are
seconds
range
remaining.
heroes. So if you push the lane into them, they have no damage block. They take a ton of damage.
Yeah, but
That's
you're
probably
mid and
why.
not like
Turn
I don't
this
know, man.
sucks, dude. This is not good.
this sucks.
I don't know, man.
This is the worst draft
Game-
I've ever seen.
No, it's not the worst draft ever, but like, I don't think Darkseer is very good right now. Listen, I want to love me some Ishkafel. I know Lyrical's watching right now, just like, come on, little blue guy. But
First off, he's purple. I know you're colorblind though, but it's okay.
all right, well, hey, little
you're
glowy
Let me
guy.
let me just
You're
give you some
colorblind
info.
in that area?
I am. I've got some color issues. All right. Darkseer and Puck look very comparable to me, and to the rest of y'all, I'm sure they look very different. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right.
I
You
had
want,
no
you want a
idea.
trophy? All right. It's a single digit minority. Life is hard. When people TP in, I don't really see the colors. I can kind of tell if I squint, but it's not. It doesn't come natural. Those like really light, faded out pastels. Oh, that's the hardest.
Right.
Anyway,
But
yeah, I don't know. I
digress.
mean,
Hey,
are
look
we
at this,
going
see?
like Ember? Or is
They
that
picked the Darkseer, which has everyone saying, "Oh man, they were like bad heroes. We better ban the worst carry in the game," according to the panel.
well? Who buffs up Monkey King better than Darkseer?
Now, actually,
I want to see a Sven, guys. I want to see a hero that uses the Darkseer really well, that has a stun ideally, because you have the Snapfire, you have that puck.
Give me
Alright,
the
so-
Ember.
Okay, could be fine.
let's talk big positives. Yes. All right. So Earth Spirit Darkseer, very strong. As you said, pushing in the lane, diving them under tower. That is really strong with these combos. So then we go down to a stunning hero that works with Snapfire in lane. Okay, not a stun necessarily, but at least it's good versus the Centaur
Okay.
War Runner.
Yeah, this is definitely enabled by Darkseer.
And they're really counting on this vacuum into coil into cookie and stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean,
They
you
do
can
have some
break the
sick
coil
combos.
multiple
Remaining.
ways here. You can use vacuum with coil, kick with coil.
5
All right,
seconds
now-
I actually like this, guys. I
Guys.
think this is legit.
Hear me out.
Okay.
How long is coil? All right.
6
6 seconds. All right. If you get the oh my god,
Oh,
that's the Danny
okay.
mage.
Unknown one. GG. Let's go.
Oh no, they're getting their Darkseer's getting
He's got
any
golden
mage.
dashers. Oh no. I love drafts like this. Some really iconic Dota heroes here. Lion, Nature's Prophet, Anti-Mage, all mixed together.
I really
Infamous
had
all
a
day.
brilliant plan there too, with it being a 5 silencer, but I guess we're not going that route.
Yeah, still selling those real hard.
I'm trying.
All right,
he's
tell
he's
me,
gonna
guys.
show up one
when
of these days.
Puck press R on Anti-Mage and Lifestealer shows up with Surge and Iron Shell, what does the Anti-Mage do?
He's going to split push.
He,
Angel's going to do it right.
He's coiled. He is coiled under attack.
He gets sprouted
What do
by
you
Nature's
do?
Prophet and is safe.
Or he's not going to be there, though. He's not going to do that. He's going to be split pushing when he coils his friends.
not
They're going to be
gonna-
Alright,
Go-
alright.
busy coiling the Centaur and the Gyro and shit.
All right, guys. See you in game 3. It was a pleasure.
Okay. Wow, that's a lot of confidence. Really that hard on unknown. All right.
Yeah, but Darkseer
all
doesn't
right.
have a game, so it's okay because there's an anti-mage.
This is tough. And you got to factor in like the how game 1 went also. Was that just a draft then, Bowie? Draft issue? Like you think unknown's closer in
It
skill
was
then?
a draft issue for sure.
Okay. All right. I got to believe in the anti-mage. He let us down before, but Trent, are we ride or die with the AM, man? Can we just be, can we lock arms on this?
No, I'm going Earth Spirit and Darkseer, man. Earth Spirit's my hero.
No!
You know, I love
Alright.
this guy.
You guys are going to look like dummies. All right.
We'll
Well,
see. We'll
let's
see if he
what
can beat the
happens
Great
here.
Crusader.
There's no
All right.
pause. Theban, we need some help here. You got to settle this great debate. I'm on the island over here. What do we got, buddy? Here's your pause. Plenty of time to think about it.
Listen, Sayori, I'm coming to your island with a big cruise ship because we're gonna win, okay? This anti-mage, Trent, Bowie, I was telling them, how can you guys bet on AM? But this might be the game where AM can actually shine. I do believe it. I do
There's
believe
one
it. You got
chance.
Darkseer, you got Puck, you got great Mana Void targets this time around. And Lifestealer, he's not like Wraith King. He doesn't have those skellies to help them push further and take towers earlier on in the game. Lifestealer, he needs to win fights. Plus, he's got that downtime in the middle of engagements because of rage. And I think AM likes those kind of things where the enemy's running away from you and he gives you more time to find the angles. I gotta go with Infamous, Gary. I'm like all in on them here, I think.
I'm going the same way. Yeah, I think you're right. The one time the Anti-Mage can actually shine here, and it's definitely going to be this one. I don't know about Bowie saying go to game 3, as Nature's Prophet's also going to be an issue for Unknown, it feels like. Okay, you've got a coil and a puck to try and catch him, but outside of that, it feels like the map pressure that a Centaur in a lane can actually apply. Cutting waves, clearing them out, pressuring the towers, forcing Lifestealer to have a bad time. AM's going to have a great time against Darkseer, and then Prophet against Puck. Probably just going to be a farm trade for the most part.
For the most part, that's true. KXY's ulti with his Wrath of Nature is going to have a lot of impact in this game. Unknown, they don't really have many saves in their lineup, so anytime Centaur or Lion find someone with the Earth Spike Hex combo or just a Blink Hoof Stomp, like, they're just dead. Right? There's too much burst damage available on the side of Infamous this game. Even if the Anti-Mage does not decide to join up in the team fights, they're just going to look for picks. Unknown, I feel like they're going to be trying to put out a lot of fires on this map. You got NP, AM, split pushing constantly. You need your Earth Spear, Snapfire, like, to always be next to each other. That means Darkseer or Puck are always going to have to deal with those waves.
It kind of feels like they've got to play as 5 from a pretty early point. This Armlet Lifestealer definitely going to have a lot on his plate. And the scenario that was posited by Bowie there, what happens when AM gets coiled, gets caught up inside stuff, and Zahori's answer was just like, it won't happen. He's not going to be in those positions. Do you think that's right? Will we see AM play a bit better than the previous series we had, where he is actually out there causing havoc, drawing attention, and split pushing away?
Well, that depends. If he does get coiled with a Lifestealer Infest bombing, that's kind of scary. But if he can avoid 1 or 2 of those gank plays and just get ahead with the Manta, then yeah, most definitely. Angel will stop being caught because Puck eventually is going to be like, okay, I can't chase this guy. I'm not killing him. I'm going to need to coil other people so we can continue to stay in the game. There's such an old school lineup, isn't it? Puck, Lifestealer, Infest bombs. They got a Darkseer for the wombo combo. But if this Darkseer was a Slaughter, I would have felt way better. Because they are lacking some serious physical damage on the side of Unknown this game. And Anti-Mage, like, the pick was great because he's going to have free farm against Darkseer.
Yeah, he is, and some body blocking going there. So they're actually under the tower. The tower's going to whack away at those Ion Shell creeps. So that's, what, 70% of Sacred's mana spent without much in return?
Yep, and he's going to be able to... He already denied 1 creep, and that already means Darkseer will not get level 2. He denies 2 creeps.
Yep.
Even worse. Like, you need all the XP as a Darkseer. Man, this must feel so bad. Look at him. He's got 0 mana already.
Yeah, he spent everything. And then kind of thinking down the line, what's the item build for Sacred? He's got Arcane Boots queued up, but is it going to be Greaves Pipe? Does he think about...
He's going to have to get a bottle. He needs something to get him early mana. Soul Ring even.
Soul Ring, yeah.
Angel?
Well, still battling here. Yeah. Angel's burning through a lot of that mana and doing some serious damage to Sacred. And he's got Ring of Regen.
I kind of like it. Because you have a healing salve on Axel. You want to get these guys to 0 mana early on so you can just kind of free farm in the lane. Not have to worry about constantly hitting them after that. Darkseer, oh god, she's dead. That's a first blood for
your Anti-Mage. Oh, that feels so good for Angel.
Sayori must have a big grin on his face right now, year to year.
Thought you were going a different direction with that one, but yeah, big grin, definitely.
Whoa,
and then
the
other
you've been very
lane.
green today. Just
green?
saying. Yeah, that's what they call it in Southeast Asia when you're being naughty.
Interesting. Kill on the Snapfire top. I was just about to come and talk about this because Centaur's having a great time there against the Lifestealer, and we've seen this matchup plenty. Early laning stage, Centaur feels like he's just so potent.
Yep, the double stuns in this lane. I feel like Lion is an incredibly good hero in terms of laning if you got the right pairing. It's harder in the mid game, but if you get a good start like this with a Centaur, things are going to be looking good for you.
I think in Europe we call it pornography and stuff like that as being blue. If you're talking about naughty stuff in a sexual nature, but I don't know where that comes from. It's interesting that we apply colours to that kind of and different colours as well. Oh, I never thought about that.
Oh, Timo! Wow, he dodged. He dodged a Earth Spike with Rage. Okay, that's a new one. That's some fast fingers right there. The man must be playing with like 5 ping.
Just saw the Lion lift his arms. I'm looking at the CS board though. AM 15-5, Prophet with 11 denies. Some of those, of course, will be Treants, of course, but still having a grand old time in that mid lane.
You can just check the experience. It looks about the same for the Puck and the NP. So yeah, must have been a lot of Treants there. Shoulder. Are they gonna go on him? Nope. Hoof Stomp is already on cooldown. They already spent that. Timo coming in, trying to get a kill, but no, not gonna happen. Oh, Shoulder, goodbye. Shoulder's the one.
Let's get cancelled out.
Right?
He pops his wand. He gets the line.
Mariano.
2-man stomp. Oh, Mariano's dropping low here. He gets the double edge, but Timo comes out on top of that. It's down at bottom lane. Widge stuck in between the AM and that gyrocopter.
That was interesting. Mariano did not use the stun fast enough onto the Snapfire, and he kind of got his Lion kill there, Gary. Michael had his spells up again, too. All he had to do was just stun him. Michael stuns him. He stays alive, and then they can just 2v1 the Lifestealer afterwards. So very nice for Timo here, getting a little bit of solo XP, catch back up as well. What's going on here with Axel? Nothing. Just chilling.
Yeah, he was going to contest that bot rune, but Rubbersy was able to orb on top of it, and then of course that Earth Spirit was there.
Look at this gyrocopter, Gary. He's got 7 armor, and he's got almost the same XP as the Earth Spirit right now. Like, what is this hero?
You can't go on him. He's a tanky pos 5 that dishes out some incredible magic damage. Like level 2 rocket barrage. If a missile hits, someone's dying.
Wish is just like, okay, I can't fight this guy. I can't really go middle either because he's following me, and Anti-Mage is owning my Darkseer. Darkseer's got 16 last hits, AM's got 30. Pretty much doubling up.
So do you TP top then? Like, do you try and play into that top lane as the Earth Spirit?
You got to do something, that's for sure. But if you leave, then the Gyrocopter is just going to chase down your Darkseer with the homing missile. Anti-Mage is about to be 5, so another minute he'll be 6. Mid, Robo Z, what's he doing?
Yeah, he gets halted in his tracks. He spent all of his spells to bring KXY low, but Lion with a good rotation and an equally good scan knows that the Earth Spirit was lurking on the right-hand side. So it looks like the Prophet's out, and he's going to try TP top to save Mariano. Already with a hood and the raindrops up. Survives through the scatter blast. Prophet decides to go mid instead.
Maiko just moving mid, letting the Lifestealer have a little bit of a munching time with Mariano there.
And a slow from the scatter blast. Cookie the Lifestealer. Michael trying to dodge it, but there is the munching. Gets off an Earth Spike, a stomp from Mariano. Just hold them down for a little bit longer, but the speed of Timo with his Lifestealer phase boots closes in on the Lion.
They were having a good time earlier, but now starting to struggle a bit. Bottom though. That's the biggest struggle right there.
The Wrath of Nature plus that rocket barrage straight through the Darkseer. And a catapult wave mid means that mid tier 1 takes some serious damage. Oh, Mariano. Cookie dodged. Earth Spike lands onto the Lifestealer. Stomp him up, but they don't have damage to finish him. Mariano now on the run. Doesn't have enough mana to pop his hood. Doesn't have anything else left there. And a TP coming up from Axel's Gyro. It looks like they want to keep that aggression going. Do they have a heal? Yeah, there's a salve there for Mariano. That's nice. And Axel's going to find that little Snapfire. Does have a cookie to get closer to the tier 1 if need be. Snipes the courier as well. Axel, a good rotation up top, is also going to probably force more of the unknown side up there.
They gotta. I mean, Anti-Mage is just pretty much laning bottom against 2 heroes, and he wouldn't even care. He's got plenty of regen down there. It's going to be free farming. Mid lane, it's a Nature's Prophet with Power Treads, Magic Wand under his tier 1 tower. They can just TP in and cover him too. So the only thing Unknown got is to maybe help out the Lifestealer, maybe get a few more kills up here on the Lion, or even the Gyrocopter. They can get on top of him. Wish not going to run into Axel once again. His nemesis.
Kick him away. He really has just been tracking all of the movements of that Earth Spirit everywhere he goes, throwing missiles at him. It's been good stuff, and it looks like that's Nature's Prophet. heading into that early Orchid build, so not the Witchblade Prophet we've seen a fair amount of from some of these South American games. Oh, the Wrath of Nature going to bounce down to bottom. Sacred getting gone on. Oh my god! The final hit landing on the Darkseer.
There he goes. And more XP into the pockets of Infamous. I don't want to sound any alarms here, Gary, but
Yeah?
Angel is less than 300 gold from Battle Fury.
Yeah? Oh boy, Widge is rolled into the gyro, Earth Spike connect, and a double damage Axel gonna click him down, and actually give it to KXY's Prophet. Oh, starting to bleed out. But yeah, what Angel's gonna have this 9 minutes in, Battle Fury. Didn't go for the treads, straight into it. And he's gonna be an absolute beast if he's allowed to keep this farm going.
He got it. He's done. 830 Battle Fury. 829 Battle Fury. Is this a record or what?
We'll have to look it up. Get the stats pages up. Get to Dota. Find
It
out
would
what's
have been
going
even
on.
faster if they didn't take that Darkseer kill earlier.
Oh, he's gonna get the Mana Void of the Darkseer.
Bam.
Michael
Dead.
Is under attack.
borrowing the kill from the Anti-Mage. And wait, does Gyro have a salve?
And a salve, yep. Bring it in,
Yeah.
boys. Bring
As
it
soon as I saw
in.
that TP, I knew what was happening.
RoboZ though,
So-
he wants to kill him right
Yes.
now. But they know. Look how Angel's playing. He's not going for the creep wave. They know the smoke is coming.
Yeah, no one's
Be
showing mid.
real quiet. So we keep it sneaky, Gary.
I'll be very, very quiet. We're hunting Anti-Mages.
And he's TPing
He's
in.
got-
He already knows.
And
He's out of there.
He's out of there.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
gonna
that
feel
feels so bad for RoboZ.
Angel.
Man, that's like Puck's first real rotation as well, isn't it?
Yeah. Exactly. And he's probably just gonna go for like a gloves now. It's already flying out, right? Oh, chip best. Wow, okay. Even more HP regen.
Perfect game. Puck has to contend with that push from the
Oh,
Prophet
possess
again,
mask? No,
chipping
that's
away
way
at it.
better. I'm sorry.
Oh, hell yeah.
We got a mask, baby. Free lifesteal.
Oh, I could do Ancients. This is going to be disgusting. He bought boots of Windlace. He's going to be running around these jungle camps so quickly.
Yeah, this is the
Farming up a
anti-mage
storm.
cam right here. He's got 5.5k net worth 10 minutes in. Oh, God.
Dire's top tower is
Okay.
under
Now, he really is that threat in the back of the head of Unknown. Like, we've got to go and deal with him. We have to go and hunt this anti-mage. There is no way we can just let him get
he's
away
got
with
Tranquil
farming
Boots.
Triangle.
No! He's got Tranquil Boots, Gary!
Huh? So he had the Ring of Regen from Lane. He bought a Windlace and brown boots, but he didn't lock them. Well, that's quite interesting now. Tranquils with the
One way
clarity.
to balance the game, buy Tranquil Boots and sell it, I guess.
Yeah,
My eyes, they burn.
he's innovating.
He's not.
He's innovating,
just
Theben.
messed up. He
No,
tried to
now he's
lock
got-
his. Okay. Yeah.
He's got so much HP regen. He's so much movement speed. He'll dodge the roll. Look, it's already paying off. Spike misses, but they get the Hex onto the puck. Can't jaunt to the orb in the back, and the Finger of Death there as they burst through RoboZ. Call down comes in onto Widge. And it looks like SHCC going to hide behind the tier 1, but AM blinks up onto the Grandma. Throws the
He's
Mana
dead.
Void, doesn't finish off the
Angel's
job. But
dead.
Angel's going to fall here. Potentially, the burning mana break out of that illusion will clear him through. Sacred gets the big ticket kill, but losing 3 in the trade.
It's got a lot of XP and gold on Darkseer there, thanks to that kill. How much was it in the end? I can't see the gold. It's covered.
1.3k for 460
that.
gold and
Look at the gold
1.3k
change.
XP.
There's a balanced gold change for one kill on the anti-mage. Completely worth it. I mean, he wants to be farming right now, but he felt like his Tranquil Boots, he needed to be a support anti-mage and go fight.
I'm surprised not a single caster has alt-click pinged the Tranquil Boots, by the way.
They've all
I'm
been
kind of
banned.
tempted to do it. I'm kind of tempted to do it myself, but I will get shouted at.
Nah,
So I
he
won't.
definitely just messed up. I don't know why he bought the Windlace to begin with. Like the Ring of Regen, I understand that. Windlace, I don't understand that. And
What
now
about the
it's
second
ruined.
Windlace? What about the extra Windlace, Theben?
Oh my god. I don't know.
Tranquil's Battle Fury Windlace Anti-Mage.
Whatever.
Well,
Let's
I mean,
move on. Moving on.
Yeah.
He's going Yasha. He's gonna have Manta at a pretty good time, nonetheless. Just
we were-
without power treads.
We were having a nostalgia trip, right? Maybe he's thinking, oh yeah, back in the day we could just disassemble these Tranquil Boots, it'll be fine. No.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
How's Timo looking?
Looks like-
The other carry on the other side. He's got an armlet, playing a very chill game. He's 2-0-1, but not on the same level as the anti-mage, trying to take bottom tower right now.
Is under attack.
We got a lot of heroes moving towards bottom as well. Puck
it feels
going
like-
for a Witchblade first item. That's a really good item
Is
too on
under
Puck.
attack.
Oh, it is, yeah. But it feels like with the Puck having such a sad early game that you don't have these Lifestealer Infest bombs that can run around and hunt the AM down.
Dire's middle
And
tower
Armlet,
is under
you know, Armlet into Sange, it looks like Timo definitely going for one of those more brawling early fighting builds. Definitely needs to get himself involved in some of these little scrappy fights.
Yeah. You know what? Maybe Angel was in a coma, and like the real Angel was in a coma and just woke up since what Bowie said was 5.74 patch,
Radiant's bottom tower
2013. And I was
Wait,
like,
was
wait,
it that
I can't
long
click
ago?
this item to heal? Yeah, it was back in 2013.
Jesus. I was like, it feels like it was way more recent. Like, yeah,
Radiant's
wow.
middle
Nope.
A long time
tower
ago.
is under attack.
Snapfire being eyed up here. Centaur has Blink. And Lion has the Finger of Death. It looks like they're going to
Dire's
dodge
top tower
the
is
move,
under
though.
attack.
AM holding on to that mid lane. As Prophet was threatening a TP behind them. And Axel's Gyro is the one making the most of this. Pushing out that top tier 1. Getting himself plenty of golden XP. Tranquils into Vale for that Axel Gyro. And KXY secures the tower.
Radiant
Okay,
structure
Bowie
be
lied
able
to us. 6.79, he said. All right. I'm not
Okay.
trusting Bowie again.
In my head, it was way more recent than 2013. I thought I was going mental, but
No, it is
Thank you,
2013.
thank you,
though.
Bowie.
Like, I'm being serious about that. Like, that one I know. I don't know about the patch date. It was definitely that long ago. Yeah. Very long
active on
time ago.
Tranquils.
Our Spirit now just gonna chill top with the Ion Shell, seeing that there's a lot of creeps pushing in. The thing is, Gary, it really messes with you as a carry player when you mess up something like that. Like, just seeing the item in your inventory is just like messing with your mind, and also the flow of your game, because typically you're using power treads to like go through in treads and whatnot, right?
Oh,
So
nice
look
jump
at
on
this, they're
top.
going on Wish.
Good kick from Widge and a Magnetize out as well. He's lost all of his mana, and that Finger of Death will bring him out. Angel
the coil-
is trying to escape. The kisses are coming.
Angel,
Puck
Angel,
jumping
Angel,
forward. The
he's
call
dead.
done. The little land. Angel is dead to the kisses. And that wall. And a great coil catches up Michael with this Centaur. 3-man stomp, but no kill for them. Great reaction from Unknown. Snapping into action into that top lane.
That's one of those situations where you have strength treads, you're never dying, right? Having that extra HP and just being able to blink out and live. Very fortunate for Unknown that they were able to catch that and shoulder with that sick, nasty Mortimer kisses. Finding the anti-mage. Very well played on his end there. And they're actually keeping themselves in the game right now, Gary. The Nature's Prophet also has out-farmed the anti-mage. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't involved in that fight, was he? He was farming Triangle. Finished off his Orchid, gets the Witchblade
Witchblade.
completed and delivered, and then BKB Q'd.
He's an entire Orchid ahead of the Puck, Gary.
Oh, wow.
That's insane. That is so much. Like,
I mean-
the Puck has the Void Stone, but no, that's the same price of Nature's Prophet's treads, essentially. So, let's see what he does with this.
Yeah, you need that Yules up against the Orchid so quickly.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They're trying to come in for that mid-tier 1, playing the right-hand side. They've got Coil back up in 5. And they did spot Mariano under these 2 very nice observer wards in the bottom jungle. It looks like the scan there was given Infamous all the information they need to know where Unknown are. And I want to try and poke at this a little bit. Force Unknown into an awkward position. Clear the way, even kill the catapult, so the push does get halted. And the rest of the map is going to belong to Infamous. Again, with these mobile heroes, AM can blink and push out top. Prophet farming in behind in that top dire jungle. Now spreading out wide, but Unknown again reacting. And we've seen how this can pay off. But Michael has a great high ground ward here. Sees the Puck and the Snapfire. The Courier, unfortunately, going to get sniped out on its way into the forest. And once they've done that, you know, TP top, move up there, force the hand of the Dire team, now force the smoke. You return to the other side of the map and keep that farm efficiency on your Prophet going.
They're having a hard time finding picks right now on Unknown. Just the lanes are constantly being pushed. It's giving too much information for Infamous. They can see where Unknown could be coming from just by where the creep waves are at. It's the power of split pushing.
Seems like that Battle Fury potentially is the fastest, as Trent says, by a significant margin.
Wow.
Fastest was 946
crazy.
by Ace, and what was this? 829?
No. 829? Oh yeah, you're right. It must
It
have been
was 829,
yeah.
right?
Wow, that's a lot.
That is a big difference, like over a minute difference. It's huge.
Yeah, huge indeed.
Well, they continue that push mid again, bringing numbers there. Tier 1's just going to get forced down, and this time Infamous don't want to try and hold them back because they are getting the wider spread of the map.
Yeah.
10k net worth on both of their big cores.
They're not quite yet ready to fight. The only way that they're going to take any engagements on Infamous is with the 4 heroes first, try to bring the Puck or the Darkseer down. Anti-Mage comes in late with the Mana Void, kills off one of those Int heroes, and then takes engagements from there. But right now he's going for the Scotty. Scotty's really good against the Lifestealer, good against the Darkseer as well. Makes you very tanky. Ooh, Centaur blinks out of the coil.
And then stampedes away. And there is, you know, the strength of this hero. He's so tanky, and the ability to clear creep waves with this Stomp double edge. He can just play behind any of these spots with some very, again, good ward coverage coming through from Axel. Very deep on that top portion of the map.
Yeah. You know what, Gary? I'm just gonna go back to this Chanko Woods one last time, okay? Because
come on.
And maybe I'm the one being triggered by it. He should just sell it, okay? And buy new boots, 'cause
treads.
He has less movement speed because he has Chanko boots. Because he's always.
Oh, they found Sacred.
Darkseer's dead.
See ya, buddy. And Michael had been sat there for quite some time.
Yeah.
He was there for like 2 minutes waiting under his own little Tinker ward in that jungle.
Yeah. And he's got that blink early too, so he can always just pick off anybody with Nature's Prophet. And this is what they've been looking for, right? You got the kill onto the Darkseer, and now you can push out even further and continue to look for more picks over and over again. Look at Infamous. Slowly but surely, their net worth lead is just increasing. 8,000 gold now.
Yeah.
This is such a painful death for Unknown at the moment.
I mean, we kind of
Slow
saw that
and
coming,
painful.
right? Like, we knew that Unknown had to play like together as 5. They need these big, massive, brawling team fights. That's what Lifestealer itemized for. That's what Puck's itemizing for. They've just not been given the opportunities to go for it. And like, look at the gyrocopter. He is sitting mid alone. They don't know that, of course, but he is offering such a tanky body in the middle of that wave. They just don't actually want to go for him. Maybe they can catch Michael up top. They are playing Fog so very well, though. He's hiding up there, waiting for any stragglers that stick around and push that and that dangerous extra wave. And then his cores, they are lapping up all of their rewards elsewhere.
Yeah, we also see Mariano now farming his way towards an Aghanims, not even going for the pipe. He thinks that the only way Unknown can kill anyone is under the coil. So you pop the Ags during the coil, you get that damage reduction on your core, and then you just survive it. You're good.
Well, they do cookie onto Axel. Gyrocopter, the POS 5, gets into the Roche pit.
Got him.
But Teemo gets the kill.
What are they going to do next now with this Lifestealer? He's got Armlet Desolator.
It feels like just going to go more.
Yeah.
Go run at them a bit. I mean, Anti-Mage now has a Vanguard, so he's tanked himself up. Battle Fury,
Robo Z.
Manta, Vanguard.
Oh, he found one.
Robo Z. They do jump the Prophet,
kill.
and that's KXY down.
That's a good kill. That's going to allow you to have a little bit more map control if you can just push out all your creeps. Earth Spirit also setting up on the Lion. Here comes the TP from the Lifestealer. Michael. You missed it.
Oh, he blinks away.
He missed the silence.
Doesn't get the catch.
Yeah, the Lion blinks out. That's truly unfortunate. That should have been a freebie right there. Team
Look at how
just
bold
gonna go
Angel.
into jungle.
Like, Angel is... it doesn't really fear anything when Coil's down.
Yeah, exactly.
Walks
There's
into the
nothing really
jungle.
to fear. They don't have any stuns either, right, Gary? Like, you got a Cookie and you got an Earth Spirit. These are not point-click, long duration disables.
Yeah, and even if you silence him with Earth Spirit, he's still got that Manta-style potential to jump away. Mariano with Axel smoking. Gyro with a Tome. Doesn't quite crack level 13, but a nice little arcane rune there for him. Shows himself. Thinking about cooking towards the Gyro, but it looks like a bit of miscommunication between the members of Unknown. wondering whether they should engage or run. They want to force a fight around the Roche pit so they can kill off some heroes, get the Aegis, and then maybe claim a bit of tempo in this match. As they do infest Earth Spirit. There's just no targets to be had.
There's none. They know, like, if you go to Radiant Vision, right? You can see these lanes pushing in, this lane is pushing in, and this is the only lane not pushing in. So it's quite obvious where they're going to go next. And all they have to do is just avoid that situation. They're going to lose a tier 1, but do they really care? It's just a tier 1 tower. They're not taking Roshan. That might be the only thing Infamous will come to fight you for, is the Aegis.
Yeah, that's probably very true. I don't care about that top
tier
lane.
2 tower, that's one too, but I'm not sure if you can actually take this tier 2 tower properly. You're going to get glyphed first. Bottom's being split pushed now, mid is being split pushed.
Exactly, it's like a 2-for-1 if you're trying to trade out, and it's not going to be in your favor. So they do TP bot, Widge rolls, but a blink from Michael allows him to escape. TP's home. Prophet's out of there, and it looks like so is Michael. Ooh, unless this roll lands, and it does. He misses the Earth Spike. Kicked back, Michael's going to get chased down and whittled little by little. Life Stealer, go on, get on top of him. Cookie, Rage,
Munch,
2 hits.
munch.
There it is, but again, how many heroes bot? 5 from the Dire team. Look at the rest of the map. Farming, farming, farming.
Also looks like Mariano has changed his idea, not going for the Axe first, went for the Solar Crest instead. Maybe
Does
thinking
get
about
coiled and
Roshan.
kissed. Stampede's there.
That's it, Hood. I mean, you threw Coil and Kisses onto the Hood target. Ooh, that's the big spell that you really can't afford to use without getting kills. Anti-Mage, you know what that means. Freedom on the map.
Absolute freedom. 17,000 net worth. They've got, what, a 10k lead. He'll have Skadi after this creep camp and the top wave quite easily. Aghanim Shard is also queued up for him. So he'll be looking for that blink upgrade. And they're also smoked themselves. Dire Observer spots out Axel. Snapfire with the rest of the squad do clear through that bottom tier 2. But again, it's just an overwhelming control of the map. And yeah, look at that net worth graph just spiraling upwards and upwards. It looks like they just want to hold up top. Kill off a tier 2 tower, grab the outpost, and then it's not just gold, right? It's experience as well that's going to be compounded. All going into the hands of the Radiant. Honestly, this Gyro hero is actually real insane as a POS 5. You mentioned it like 4 minutes in. But now he's got 15 armor, almost 2,000 HP. He's turning into a proper core hero.
They don't even mind if he's the one who gets jumped. Because then you can just go onto the backlines, jump the Snapfire. NP does have a BKB now ready. And they would even have to commit the Lifestealer's Rage to kill the Gyrocopter as well. Just because of how tanky he is. Being afraid of the Lion, Blink Hex, and Earth Spike. Smoke
Especially
up.
now he's got Ether Lens from that.
They feel good.
Long-range
They got the Scotty, they got the BKB.
Let's go run at them and fight. I mean, Treant's mid, they scout the Darkseer. They know his positioning and kind of by process, the rest of unknown. Radiant Vision sees Widge, and we go with a Blink Stomp with a cooldown there. They get the Rage off in time and the 2-man coil, but they're losing out Sacred to the Finger of Death. Teemo does take out Axel, but they've spent a lot to kill off the Gyro and the Centaur, while Angel can still battle with the backup of KXY. It'll Mana Void down Robo Z. The kisses are coming. Long-range artillery onto them, but Teemo is just losing so much HP so quickly. Anti-Mage, though, he needs to blink away. He's died. The Magnetize. KXY needs to pick up more. This fight hasn't gone that poorly for Unknown, but it looks like the Earth Spirit, the roll back to safety while Michael gets a catch onto the Snapfire. But he's a bit isolated here. Snapfire turns with a Scatter Blast and roll away from Widge. They do get him in the end, and it will be a massive victory for the Radiant team, but a 5-for-4, all things considered.
And the one hero on the map can go anywhere he wants. 3 seconds, maybe go top, push that lane in. Darkseer and Puck are alive though. He might just settle for pushing the lanes out and just farming, getting an X-Time. But check this fight out. Gyrocopter getting focused by the Lifestealer with the Rage. They also get the Centaur, but the Darkseer is already dead. Was not even able to drop his wall. And they man up onto this Lifestealer. First killing the Puck, but look at the lifesteal from the Lifestealer onto the Anti-Mage. keeping him alive
He
long
just
enough
stays.
just to do enough damage for the Magnetize to kill the AM off. That was close though. I thought they were gonna get wrecked even harder on the side of Unknown.
Yeah. It felt like it. It felt like it. But a good positioning from the Snap to kind of get a little bit deeper, get those kisses from long range, turn the fight around even just a little bit. But you're right, the fact that the Prophet survives means that he's able to get out on the map. He's got an Arcane Rune TPing around, and it's going to be the Dire team that have to come back and maintain these waves. I guess silver lining, though, nobody gets Roshan. So Unknown probably thinking, next time we'll fight at Roche. We'll get a similar fight. Maybe, a couple of heroes will survive.
A similar fight to that.
It was close, though.
It's true. It was close, but I would say very fortunate for Unknown. Next fight, they got it. I guess you're right, because Darkseer Wall, if it can come out first onto the AM, they get a nice, strong illusion of the anti-mage stick. We could see a lot of work being done, especially if Michael isn't on top of things and kills off the illusion right away with Mana Drain. That's probably going to be the X factor here, Gary.
Yeah, it's also like they coiled the Centaur and the Gyro, right? It wasn't onto the Prophet or the AM or anything like that. Like maybe if they can coil the AM, maybe kick him and snap him, they could get a big target first off. Surging up Widge, but under Radiant Vision. That very well-placed fighting ward that came out from Infamous sees them all coming.
Radiant are
That means
scanning.
KX White continues his push top. Angel finding a little pocket of farm for himself down bot. They will lose both outposts for a minute, though. Unknown have come out
Dire's
strong,
top tower is under attack.
but they do
They're
have
not
to keep
getting
coming
any-
back and dealing with this top wave.
Yeah, they're not getting enough information on the side of Infamous to be able to just go into the jungle. So they do find the Snapfire pick off here. And this is what happens when you split push. You're looking for that man on the map who is outnumbered. And this time it was a snap, 45 seconds. They can take the top outpost, get these lanes out, maybe look for one more kill. I would like Michael to be a little bit more active, but I guess taking Roshan, you want to make that a team objective and then go out and do that.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, don't want to give up any freebies to Unknown. Get that Roshan. Get the Aegis in the hands of your anti-mage. And then go take that outpost. Nature's Prophet. I love the fact you can fake the TP. Animation cancel. Really gets in the heads of your opponents. Oh, is he coming? Where's he going? He is TPing up onto that high ground as they make the jump in towards the puck. The Yule's there. Robo-Z gonna get stampeded on though as KXY. The roll from Earth Spirit and out the coil. It's a pretty big one. Call down landing in the back into the wall from Sacred as he heals them up with the Greaves. But Anti-Mage is in the midst of them all. Trying to focus down on the dogs here with the Mana Void, but doesn't get the pick off. Mariano is the one to die immediately. While Widge, he does still get run at, but a
Angel.
good cookie, and the damage to the Magnetized Angel's gonna die.
That
Aegis
illusion, man.
claimed. And Unknown, after killing that Centaur, still
Nice
moving on to
stun.
Angel, but he blinks away thanks to Michael's Impale. Oh, Michael though, Yule's up. He's going to give his life to save his anti-mage while Sacred nearly dies to that Wrath of Nature.
Wow, what an incredibly good fight for Unknown. They also get the Aegis out there. Anti-Mage committing so hard onto an Earth Spirit kill. Getting so deep into the team fight, not really protecting his allies. And that also allowed the Lifestealer to just zone out everybody else. That was a very surprising fight. And we saw the Darkseer Wall do so much work there too. Again, Lion, he's got to be on top of things. He's got to get rid of that AM illusion. It is just way too powerful at this stage in the game.
Save the Hex for the illusion. It's like Nature's Prophet kind of baited his team in though. Like TP'd very aggressively. Everyone was kind of tracking back, trying to catch up to that Prophet. And then when the fight kind of broke down and AM went diving, Prophet just TP'd to Ancients to go farm. Well, this fight's done. I'm not sticking around here anymore. So a little bit of an awkward one for Infamous, but still holding on to their net worth lead, sitting around 12k. And again, it's the onus is on Unknown.
But you know what awkward fights lead into? Chaos on the map, confusion, and Robo-Z wants to take full advantage of that. Bam.
Right. Oh, immediately jump on Michael. 100 to 0 in a matter of seconds. You're dead for 50.
That's pretty big.
But it's
kill.
always the question of, like, what next? You get a kill, What's your plan now? Like, do you pressure high ground, force them back?
If we look right now on the map, top, bottom lane looks pretty good for Unknown. They can just go to the high ground, hit this a few times. But eventually they're gonna have to deal with this creeps. Oh, Wish getting orchided. He's taking a lot of damage.
AC Deso Basher, no mucking around there. KXY does get Widge. As Mariano had to use the Stampede just to get away from the lifestealer on his high ground.
This
But
would be
now-
a very good time for Infamous to actually try and stalk Unknown. Don't let them get out, because you got rid of the Earth Spirit. It's going to be a 4v4. But it looks like they're still favoring split pushing and completing their items. They have a butterfly now on the anti-mage, so that's a very big accomplishment. No
They do
MKB yet on the
TP.
lifestealer.
Michael comes out onto the outpost to smoke them. I've got a pretty good idea of where Unknown are, and yeah, like you say, as they start to filter back to that top lane to defend, the Strangler is sacred, scouted out, silenced up, the Sprout onto KXY, a little awkward there, and the Greaves come out from the docks here, meaning he just walks away. Anti-Mage considers jumping, but there's a lot of mana still on the docks here. I will get the double outpost. Things are kind of devolved, like you say, into chaos. Everyone's looking for that single target to pick off. Dire team not faring as badly as I thought. The way that
Definitely
they are
not.
kind of hunting and playing together has been real smooth.
I think Unknown is doing the best they can with what they have, to be fair. And Infamous, they're giving a lot of respect as well.
Interesting roll in, though. Yeah, and Greaves not going to heal him up enough. Gyrocopter going to get run at, though. Infest Bomb pops his Ghost Scepter, and he's got a Halberd, too, on his Axel Gyro. Lion thinking about it, but Puck, elusive as ever, slips away. And Prophet straight up to top. So again, the two-lane advantage. Pushing in, trending towards the Dire side. Gyro, that step too far forward, though. A coil onto the Lion now. Spike catches the Lifestealer. Teemo glimmered up. There's the Vac with the wall. Stampede from Centaur to try and disengage, but they've used up the Lion. And Lifestealer gonna whack away at Michael. So two good pickoffs from Unknown, but it does mean they've spent the coil, the wall, and again, Prophet with AM are gonna be out on the map.
Man, Infamous though, they're giving up a lot of these random kills that is kind of hurting their case. These guys should be playing on the silence with one of these split pushers, looking for the heroes trying to hunt them and then turning the fights around. Being middle with Lion, Gyro, Centaur is not really gonna accomplish too much at this point in the game. It's I'm starting to get a little worried here for Infamous, because doesn't feel like they know exactly when they want to fight together.
It does seem a little bit disjointed. I was just waiting for you to say it all comes back to the Tranquil Boots and Anti-Mage, honestly. Or are you saving that one for the post-game analysis?
Look, I've been playing this game for 15 years. Probably more than 99.999% of people, right? And I played with many pros and coached many teams, and this shit really messes with you, Gary. I just gotta get, like, you just gotta believe
Radiant's top tower
with this stuff here. I know it sounds kind of stupid, but it really does. Like, his pace of the game, he had 2 deaths where he could have escaped with like 100 HP, and the Tranquil Boots itself is making him slower by 5 movement speed. Just saying. Like, every time it gets broken.
Yep.
So
It's definitely hindered him.
it really has. Like, I'm still waiting for the moment where he actually sells his item, and then I'm like, hallelujah, they can win now.
courier has been killed.
Yeah, just sells it and buys up travels later on. Oh, Axel. Stampede will help him get away from Widge. He throws the Veil on them. Again, it doesn't look like Infamous want to get caught up in a long, drawn-out fight. There's high ground, dire vision there. So they'll TP into mid instead. Oh, Robo-Z was getting scouted out by Michael and Angel. They're still looking to hunt the Puck. Do they jump the high ground? Angel goes on the creep wave. Puck's going to show here. Lion thinking about it. They do make the move.
Big pick.
Finger of Death, the Hex. Mana Void to finish it off. Angel and Michael, they'll blink the AM away. I don't know if Michael will be as lucky with a Ghost Scepter. He'll try and slip out there, but they've also lost the Snapfire. Michael dies, but a 2-for-1.
He's mine.
And Puck
They gotta
getting
do
that
something
big kill.
though with this Puck kill. This is the big team fight controlling hero for Unknown. I would love to see Centaur just making some smoke plays.
Maybe they can catch Teemo mid. They're TPing behind. They have the Abyssal
There it
Blade,
is.
the Chain Stuns with a Stomp. And there's no mana for Teemo. He can't infest, he can't run. He tries to
Greaves.
rage and get out of there with a wall drop. He's got the Greaves, you're right. Sacred saves the day.
Dire's middle
Anti-Mage.
tower is under attack.
Oh, we can't find him.
Dire's
Yeah, he got
And
the
his illusions.
counterspell magic resistance on the anti-mage, so he doesn't have that mana void quite up yet after using it on the puck. That could have been it, where he could have to the finisher onto the lifestealer, had he had that talent there.
structures are
It
falling.
looks like they'll still try and force a buyback here, though.
Dire's middle tower is
Tier 3
25
falling
seconds.
incredibly quickly with double catapult. Yeah, 20 seconds on puck. Doesn't want to buy back. And I guess you kind of just give the lane away and maybe poke at them if they stick around for too long.
Dire's middle barracks.
They infest into Wiz. Again, that threat of the move
Oh,
forward.
they got
And
the
Prophet
NP.
TP is right in front of them. Gets his BKB off. The Stampede with the Aghanim Scepter with that free pathing allows KXY to create a gap between him and the rest of them. Sacred, he blinks in with the help of the Greaves, but we're dropping low. The Vacuum doesn't save the Earth Spirit, while Gyro, Ghost Scepter, TP's home, and the rest of them, they scatter to the hills. Michael will be that stranded hero yet again, and they did get the Prophet in the end, so Unknown striking back even after losing that mid laner Axe.
Not so bad. They were definitely considering if RoboZ did buy back there, it's not guaranteed they will save the racks. Plus, if he dies the next time, he's gone for a solid 2 minutes. So good patience there from Unknown. Finding the Nature's Prophet, who was the last one exiting from the mid area, trying to go top, removed 90% of his health before the Stampede came out. You got to be a little bit quicker on the Stampede. Like as soon as you get jumped on a hero, pop it, get that damage reduction going. So your hero's still healthy, and they might even be able to turn it around if they're still alive.
Oh, this could be huge for them. Roshan's alive in 20 seconds.
Okay.
Teemo's saying, let's get this done. Someone go and sit in the Roche pit. Go and scout it out, please. Snapfire, get in there.
They don't have a lot of physical damage, do they? It's just the lifestealer.
It is just him.
And Anti-Mage is already at your doorstep, bottom lane. So they're gonna go for the high ground instead.
What is it about AM and like Prophet games where there's like a 20k lead, but it feels like it's dead even?
Radiant's middle tower.
It's the lack of
Always
team
feels
fight,
like-
Gary.
Yeah,
That's
true.
their
That's a good point.
weakness.
There's always a chance.
Scanning.
Always a chance for Unknown. And this Darkseer, laning stage, we all saw it happen. Anti-Mage annihilated him. Didn't have a great time, but Sacred has caught up tremendously. He's got himself Greaves, Blink, Solar Crest, going for a Scythe of Ice next. So he won't be going for, normal punch or anything like that. Won't go for the double charge as an Iron Shell.
Dire's bottom
Yeah, they can't do
He's
this.
going to go for the
Roshan.
immediate disable.
Oh,
Oh dear. Snap down.
this is the first
And
4-man
Roshan.
smoke from Infamous, and it was they almost got the puck there too. By the way, like he just got infested and TP'd out right before the Centaur stun came, and they're gonna get the Aegis now.
Shard for who? Gyrocopter?
His shard doesn't look that good. Yeah, let's give it to the
Give it
Nature's
to
Prophet.
Prophet?
That's a good one.
Not much better.
Yeah.
Maybe even the Lion could have made use of
Yeah,
it. But I guess if
I like
you're wanting
it.
to push these towers,
AM.
the coil on AM. What's he going to do about this? Manta style turn and fight with the stuns, the bashes, the Abyssal Blade is already spent, and they're just focusing on Teemo with the AM. He's just fighting this. The Blink Stomp Centaur catches the Lifestealer, and the call down comes crashing down onto Sacred. No buybacks for Unknown. Are they close to the buybacks even? No, Darkseer is 1,000 away. Lifestealer 760, so that is a good minute and a half without two of your most important core heroes.
I
That
told
just
you,
signals
Gary,
the end of the game.
He removed the Tranquil Boots. It's in his backpack now, and they've won the game. Coincidence? I think not.
I think not! Second laner Axe, go for Mega Creeps. They are thinking maybe they have buyback, but after this top lane goes down, they're going to have a pretty good idea that there isn't one. The Finger of Death there onto Witch Earth Spirit. And they can go for tier 4s if they want to. Oh, Anti-Mage. That's not your fountain or your base. He's still going to go diving, though. In we go onto RoboZ, bashing and cleaving through them all. SHCCD, what you done? He's spiked up. And Angel's Anti-Mage is just so tanky. He just stands his ground and battles through it. They are fountain farming, not just fountain diving. They're forced to GG. Brute force in from Infamous. And Unknown just don't have what it takes.
Dire's
A just reclaimed, but there we have it, a 2-0 victory for Infamous.
Well, I wanna say it was a clean game.
Nope.
It wasn't completely clean game. We got a record-breaking Battle Fury on Anti-Mage, which was pretty cool. That being said, AM did win, and Infamous, they played an excellent game. Unknown also played a very good game, like considering the situation that they were in. I do believe they were outdrafted, but you know, hope they could bounce back from this.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, a scrappy